Welcome back to Freeing ERP. My name is Haley, and today we are going to be going over PORG. And no, I don't mean like the little adorable space puffins from The Last Jedi. In today's video, we're going to cover what PORG is, how to navigate to it in Prophet 21, and the Criteria tab. Before we get into how to navigate to PORG, let's talk about what it is. PORG stands for Purchase Order Requirements/Generation. There are several different things PORG does, including checking items against a forecast and minimum maximum, comparing your needs to your net inventory, and it recommends a quantity to purchase. You can also use PORG to create buying suggestions. Now that we know what PORG is, let's discuss how to navigate to it. In P21, the window isn't even named PORG or even Purchase Order Requirements/Generation. What we're looking for is PO Requirements/Generation. In order to navigate to the window through the menu, open the Inventory module, go to the Purchasing submodule, open the Transaction menu, then select PO Requirements/Generation. And don't forget that you can always come down to the search bar and type in PO Requirements/Generation, then double-click on the search result after it populates. Compared to other windows, PORG doesn't have that many tabs, but the ones it does have are extensive. Don't let that scare you though. First, we'll walk through the Criteria tab. To start, enter your buyer ID. If you don't know your buyer ID, double-click in the field and search for your buyer ID using your last name. Next, choose how you're going to be purchasing. If you selected Purchase Group ID, make sure you select one of the 3 purchase group options. Then, enter your location ID. If you chose to purchase by Purchase Group ID, you'll have to enter your Purchase Group ID as one of the required fields. Now, we have 3 different options for our purchase for. If you chose option number 1, choose between Supplier Range or Supplier List for your purchase for. If you chose Supplier Range, enter your range in the Supplier ID fields. Or, if you chose Supplier List, enter your Supplier ID. If you chose option 2, either select Product Group Range or Product Group List. Product Group Range requires you to enter the ranges, and Product Group List requires you to enter the Product Group ID. The final option requires you to choose between Production Order Range and Production Order List. Similar to before, if you chose Production Order Range, enter your range. And if you chose Production Order List, enter your Production Order number. Now that we've got all that entered, the next thing we'll do is choose our requirement type. These options include Direct Ships, Stock including back orders only, which can only be selected as long as Stock including back orders is unselected, Non-stocks, Specials, and Requisition, which can only be selected as long as Non-stocks or Specials is not selected. Finally, select the Generate Requirements icon. Once PORG has finished its calculation, it will automatically generate a list of items it recommends to be purchased. So that was the Criteria tab in PORG. Be sure to come back on Thursday, because then we'll go over the Calculation and Item tabs. If you have any questions, leave us a comment down below, and you can also find the timestamps for everything we discussed in the description box. Before you go, make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. We post new videos every Tuesday, and leave a like on the video if you found it helpful. Also, make sure to check out our blog, Freeing ERP, and social media, which you can find linked on screen and down below. See you in our next video.